Hello and welcome to the Strum Groove Academy. I'm Tracy Silverman and I'm so glad you're here because your interest in this course means that you're not only making a commitment to your own playing and the furtherance of your own abilities on the instrument, but you're contributing to the future of string playing. I know it sounds like a big deal, but I'll tell you why. All the masterpieces of the past were written in the style of their own time and place. We don't play Bach the same way we play Mozart or the same way that we play Brahms. We have different string playing techniques based on the fact that these are idiomatic to those styles from those periods. The problem is that string playing kind of reached a point of arrested development in the 20th century, where it was only looking backwards to playing the styles of 18th and 19th century European music. But we live in the 21st century, and we are surrounded by all kinds of sounds in our own musical culture. The sounds of jazz, rock and roll, hip hop, and all of the other influences that are a part of our contemporary musical culture. So string playing must evolve or it may die. So by taking this course, you're actually contributing to the evolution of strings. So thank you for joining the Strum Nation. I've designed this course to integrate easily into your daily practice schedule. Over the course of 30 days, we're going to do little 5 to 10 minute additions to your practice routine so that you can start to bring some of these contemporary techniques right into your daily practice. So let's get down to it. Okay, so play this groove for me, all right? Let's first sing it. We'll sing it on this note A, all right? And it's going to be very simple. And just repeat after me. Da, 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 da. Great. Now play it while you still sing it, okay? Da, 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 da. Play it. Da, 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 da. Very good. What you were probably doing is what 99% of string players do, is play it with as it comes bowing, like this. Da, 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 da. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? But that's not the way a guitar player would play it. You'll never see a guitar player play like this. Right? That's not the way you strum a guitar. If you're going to strum a guitar, you play it like this. Right? What's different? The strum. Now, it's not hard, it's just not the way we're taught. I mean, if guitar players can do it, how hard could it be? So what we're going to do is imitate the way guitar players strum, because the definition of strum bowing is simply using your bow like you're strumming a guitar. It's actually a very, very simple concept. So the basic idea of strum bowing is that we keep this subdivision physicalized in our arm. That's the definition of a strum. Physicalizing the subdivision. And by a subdivision, we just mean the smallest particle of the groove, right? I call that particle the groove on. In this case, ba, 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 da, 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 da. The smallest particle is the 16th note. Da, 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 da. That's the groove on for this particular groove, the smallest particle of the groove. And I'll tell you a quick story of how I discovered the groove on. I was watching a TV show, I believe it was Austin City Limits, and I'm watching some guitar player with a big hat and pointy boots play a country song, and he's strumming along and singing. The phone rings. I pick it up. I mute the TV. I'm chatting on the phone for 5 minutes, and I'm watching this guy just strumming away the whole time singing his song. Fine. Goodbye. See you later. Hang up the phone. Unmute the TV, and I notice it's a totally different song in a different key with a different groove, but the guitar player's hand never stopped strumming the whole time. Bing, the light bulb went off over my head, and I realized that this was the secret to teaching string players how to groove. It wasn't a matter of teaching all of these different chop strokes, and this one is down, down, up, 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 down, down, or down, up, down, or trying to teach 30, 50, 100, a million different variations of grooves. It's way too complicated. There are way too many possibilities. And that's a good thing, because rhythm needs to constantly have variety or it gets boring. We'll get into that later. But it makes teaching it very complicated. And I thought there must be a simpler way, and that moment of epiphany showed me that there is a simpler way. And it's all about the subdivision, because the subdivision, or the groove-on, is the common thread that links all groove styles, no matter what style it is, no matter what tempo it is, no matter what instrument is playing it. All grooves have one thing in common, and that is that they subdivide the pulse. And the way those subdivisions are handled is what gives that particular style its sound. So all we have to do is develop the ability to keep this strum constant. I think of it as a grid of down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep that constant in our bow while we're playing grooves. Physicalizing that in our arm, and then utilizing that constant grid to keep our grooves locked to the grid, to keep them steady, and to give it the sense of constantly implying those groove-ons, because that's what gives it the sense of groove. If I just play that rhythm with as it comes bowing, we're missing all the little ticky pick noise groove-ons in between. That stuff there, the little ticky noises, whether you believe it or not, is actually what makes it groove. The trick is, it's hard to do that with a bow. How do we do that? Do we bounce it? Do we just accent? How do we ghost? That's the key question, and we're going to get to that soon. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we're going to dig into the groove-on. I'll see you then. You got this.